Hey gang, PowerBricks back with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Deep Sea King. And this is another Megazord that I built made of sea creatures. Someone asked me to do it, and I did it again for I think the fifth time? Fifth or fourth time, I think it's fifth time that I've done sea creatures. So if you haven't been keeping up, you really should. I've done it a lot. But anyway, here's another one. So for this set, we have the pink snail, we have the red crab, the dolphin, blue dolphin, whatever you want to call it, and then we also have the yellow walrus and the green sea turtle, or I like to call it, as I like to call it, the saw turtle. Bowser vibes. Okay, so let's get into it. So for starters, here is Pinks, and Pinks is the cutest one of the set. It's this little Gary the snail type deal. Nice, cute little snail. You got the little articulated antennas, and that's it. You see what she is? Snail. Now, I didn't draw rangers for this because I can't just keep drawing all these different rangers and stuff. I'm going to draw them for the other series that you're about to see, but this one, I have to skip it, and for the next one after it. But the rest of the ones that are coming, they're all going to have rangers, so don't worry. It's just that these ones, they don't get the chance to. It's just too much work and I'd be tired. So here is that. Next, we're going to take a look at yellow. So here is yellow, which is the walrus, and I love this one. He feels so good. These new Legos, they have a higher quality plastic and they just feel very different. I mean, I have my old ones, they still feel good, but these guys, they have a very smooth feel. I don't know what it is, but here is the walrus, looking all cool. Now, articulation, you have the ball joint right here, so he can move up and down. You also have articulation and the flippers, and in the head, it came off, but the head is articulated. There's also tail articulation, and it can move all the way down there and back up. So there is that. There's our beautiful walrus, Zord. Yellow. Also, it's piloted by a male. Blue is piloted by a girl, and pink. So yeah, that's that, and bam, let's go take a look at these two. So first, we're gonna look at the turtle, since he's also one of my favorites. You see, he has these ball joints sticking out, but that's okay. He got a little shell, he can spin around, kind of. Not really. I mean, you can kind of fold him up. We can try something. I mean, this is the most he can get to being folded up. This is the most. He does not go beyond that. Now, if I were to take off his little accessories, he still wouldn't be able to do it due to the ball joint. So it doesn't even matter, even if he did without those. I don't know why I did that. Did that even make sense? No. But anyway, here is our turtle. Don't you just love turtles, eh? I love my turtles. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love it so much. Now, let's go on to the dolphin right here. It's nice silver right there. You have that metallic finish right there, just really making the oars pop off, and then the grays really complement each other with the dark and light gray alongside the blue and yellow. Absolutely stunning with the ball joints right there. You didn't see the pink. That's accident, but noise tail articulation more than the walrus here. We're going to compare them. They're very similar, very interesting for what they become. Very similar tails, but different at the same time. Very similar build, dolphin and walrus. But you see, walrus has that waist. Dolphin doesn't. It's more so like its head, but it's its body. You know what I'm saying? Flippers are small, just like his, but they are a little different. Just a little comparison. They are similar in some aspects. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's go on to the big guy. So here is the big guy. This right here is Red's crab, and let's get a closer look at his face. You see his mouth and his eyes and his angry eyebrow. It looks really cool. I like this crab Zord. I never really made a crab. I'm lying, I did. Yes, I did. I've already done the crab, but I like this crab the most because he has ratchet joints in his arms, his claws. I mean, it don't get no. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than that. Whoa. I always knock that off though. That's such a fragile piece when it comes to the crab mode. The little tiny legs in the middle. But just look at that articulation he got there. He got that top crab shell and his crab body. Really interesting piece of work. Now the claws do work. They open all the way up. So you can get some snap action. Pretty dope. You get a good, nice look at that detail in there. Really, really nice. I accidentally put that on there wrong. Wait a minute, that was you. Oh, and that wasn't supposed to come off, but it did. Okay. So here it is, man. Looking all nice and crabby. Very large, very, very large. Guess what this is going to be? Let's get to the cards. We're gonna get the snail and we're going to fold those up, and bam, there's a piece. Then we're gonna come to the turtle. We're going to fold up all of his little flippers, fold these down, and fold this up like that. There's his body. Next, yellow. We're going to fold up the flippers, rotate that this way, and rotate the head around. Once we do that, we come to the back. Wow, that is dirty Lego. Wow, that is dirty. Ugh. Put that down and bam. I didn't even know that was that dirty. I didn't even realize it. And I think that was the one that I let the kids use. Yikes. So there's that. Next, we have this guy here, or girl. Fold up the flippers, turn this around, fold this all the way down like so. Come on there, buddy. Open up a little bit. Just like that. Bam. There's an arm. So these are the arms. Set that to the side. Now we're going to come to the crab. And we're going to form this up easy. Take that off. That's going to be the head, by the way. You're going to pull these little legs into there. We're going to fold them up. And then we're going to get these. And we're going to sort of position them like that. Then we're going to get these legs. Bring them all the way down. And then we're gonna position these toes right here. And here are the legs. Now let's merge up everything. So first we're gonna get the snail and we're gonna plug it in right here. Turn it around. There is the waist of the robot. And we're gonna move this up just a little bit. So there's the waist of the robot. Then we're gonna come to green and we're gonna plug it on top of pink. Like so. Let's get it all lined up and we're gonna plug it in. Almost forgot to take this off of green, and this goes into the mouth of blue. A saw blade right there, just like that. Okay, so then we're gonna get this and we're gonna plug it onto green. You see that little peg right there? I mean the clip. Plug them on. There's his body. And then we're gonna get this head, which were the crab legs. We're gonna fold it around. There's the eyes and the mouth, big antennas. Plug it in. Alrighty, so this is the Deep Sea King. Let's take a better look at him. All right. Alrighty, so now that you've seen the entire Zord up close, let's get into the articulation because this Zord is heavily articulated and he can do a lot. So first off, we're gonna look at the arm articulation. You got sort of this little swivel here, and he can't actually bust a 360 almost. It's just his antenna, you see? It kind of stops him from doing that, but he still can raise his arms, and they still do work. They do have bend. It does have a bend on the elbow. I don't know if that was making sense. I don't know where I was just now. So yeah, you do have that, and you do get the bend in the elbow. So what we also get is a waist articulation, and it actually moves 360. It's for his gimmick, like the Jungle Pride Megazord type deal. He can sort of spin around with the saw blade and stuff. And also he can do a spin kick, and I will show you in a moment. So we have articulation here. Whoa! Wasn't supposed to come off, but it did. Oh man, I almost knocked all that out. And I think it was because I didn't position that correctly when I transformed it. That was the problem. So we shall fix it now. Alrighty, what is that sound? Alright, so you got articulation here, all in the wrist, up and down. You got toe articulation, you can sort of close, so it's really interesting. If you guys hear that ringing, I'm not sure what that is, but I'll figure it out in a moment. Articulation all right here on his knee, ratchet joint. It just looks really cool, and you can sort of get him posed into some interesting positions if I do it right without messing it up like I always do. But I can get him into some interesting positions if I do it right. Kind of. Who knows? And there's that sound again. I don't know what that is, guys, but it keeps going off. Let me just show you the spin kick. Forget all that. All right, I'm doing the Street Fighter style. We're gonna hold it like that, and we're gonna put the spin kick motion on there. Tatsumaki Shinpukya. Tatsumaki Senpukya, something like that. Shinku Tatsumaki. Ooh wee. Ouch. Knocked off his thing. We're gonna come back, guys, all right? After all of that, guys, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's all for this review. And this is Power Bricks signing off.